How's it going? Pickle Party here, coming at you with another drunk first impressions. I already did this for Infinite Warfare. This is the same game, same night. I just wanted to give a little first impressions of the Modern Warfare Remastered. Not really first impressions. I've already been playing this for a while, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. Just talk about it a little bit. There's really not much to talk about. It's in my opinion, it feels like the same game for the most part. Obviously, the graphics are way better. But yeah, for the most part, it's nothing really differing too much. Let me just say right off the bat, I kind of like what they did with the multiplayer, where they added in some new elements, some things that wasn't in the original. Obviously, I kind of like that. When I say kind of, I don't really like it when they mess with remastered versions. I want them to just keep it the same. I just want to play the game as it was. I don't want you to fuck with it. But, they made some really good improvements. I like, just little subtle things, like adding in, the ability to kill Makarov in one shot, one kill. Like, that's really cool. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you do it and you're like, holy shit, like, that's so awesome that they brought that back for Modern Warfare 3. It is what it is. It's pretty cool, but overall, the campaign, it was great. It was the same as it was. Nothing special, aside from the original, which was great. Now, multiplayer-wise, now this is something that I guess people aren't really going to talk about much because people are more focused on how Infinite Warfare is. Now, Infinite Warfare, I've already talked about it so far. My first impressions, okay? Just let me preface that a bunch. This is just my first impressions. It's not too bad. It's okay. My first impressions on Modern Warfare, from what I've played so far, I think I am level 9. It's okay. Now, when I say okay, I mean it's not like I was expecting absolute greatness. I think a lot of people were expecting this to be like the second coming of Christ. It's like, oh man, I'm playing Modern Warfare Remastered, and this is going to be so much better than it was the first time for some reason. I don't know. I'm playing the game, and it feels like most of how I played it the first time. It's a good game. It's a good multiplayer. I think people that are kind of criticizing it aren't really understanding how the game played the first time. I think they just don't remember, or they're not used to it. I think a lot of people are having trouble transitioning back into a non-futuristic game. I liked Black Ops 2. I liked Black Ops 3. I didn't like Advanced Warfare, but I liked Black Ops 3. I thought it was okay. And that had the wall running and the bursts and the faster gameplay. But this is a game that was before the super fast gameplay, like Modern Warfare 2. That was really fast. This wasn't too fast of gameplay, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Some people may say, this was still pretty fast, but I didn't think it was that fast. But a lot of people, I don't think they're very used to it. They're like, they can't handle the fact that this game slowed down, that it's kind of a different system, it feels like, a different engine it runs on. But, if you don't put it up on a pedestal and you play it like it was back in the day, it's still a great game, in my opinion. In my opinion, I have a lot of fun on it. I love search because I feel like every map on this gameplay is a great search map, excluding shipment. I don't count shipment, but I played a few games on shipment when it comes to headquarters and domination, I believe. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but it was like that in the original COD as well. But I guess people wanted that, maybe. I guess people were bitching about it. So let me just kind of run down something that's probably already been run down with people. The maps. There are only 10 maps, and they're going to be adding more throughout the gameplay. Now, was this a smart move by, Infinity Ward? Was this a smart move by Call of Duty? Yeah, it was a smart move. Was it a shitty move? Was it a greedy move? Was it a, total asshole move on their part? Yeah, it was. But again, it was a smart move. It was to get people to play it and keep playing it and to not kind of lose interest. Be like, oh, well, maybe I'm not having fun, but you know what? They're gonna bring in, wet work, or they're gonna bring in, God, what's the other fucking map? I'm sorry. Yo, I'm probably gonna put this on the screen too. I did the same thing in the Infinite Warfare First Impressions. I completely drew a blank on the map I was thinking of. But Wet Work, what is it? Oh my god, I can't think of the fucking gameplay. All right, I'm just gonna put it on the screen because I can't fucking think of it right now. I feel like an idiot because I can't think of this gameplay right now. But it's a smart move on their part to add in maps, you know, gradually. Like, oh, here you go, guys. Here's your fucking DLC. Give you your fucking cheap ass maps that you could have gotten when the gameplay launched. Whatever. They might just give a BS reason why they didn't do that. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. It is what it is. They're out to make profit. They're out to keep people interested. Whatever. Now, the gameplay-wise is what it is. I get killed right there. Fuck me, man. Now they put in halftime on domination, and it's kind of funny. Some little thing I kind of noticed was they added in the halftime on domination, but when you play Search and Destroy, they don't have the number of people left in the left corner. Like, you have to manually look at the thing and see who's got the dog tags and who's got the skulls or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I'm having a shit game, by the way. I'm 9-13. I'm not having a good game for you guys to see. It's kind of interesting what they decided to keep and what they decided to get rid of. You know, they brought back Headquarters. They brought back all the original games. Even Cage Match, which I'm shocked. I can't believe they brought back Cage Match. Because, one, many people don't play it. And two, the people that do play it are just boosting. So what's the fucking point, to be honest? You know, I can't wait to get those fucking messages like fucking 9-1 headshots. Like, you know, I get 9 and then you get 9 and then whoever's last gets the last headshot. You know, that fucking thing. I remember back in the day doing cage matches, doing 9-1s and then switching off, and then I just fucking kill the guy the last time and then I bail. It's the funniest thing ever, and they do it to me all the time, too. And I get so pissed, and I message them like, fucking asshole. It's great. But I don't really get why they brought back cage matches. Like, anybody's going to really play that. But they brought it back, and that's what's cool. They didn't exclude shit. You know, they brought back Headquarters, obviously, and Headquarters is always a bitch. And I'm playing with Tiggy, and I'm playing with other people, and everybody's, you know, getting pissed off. But I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, you know, it's cool to play Headquarters again, but Headquarters has always pissed me off. I can't sit here and say and give it a mark because Headquarters is a pain in the ass to play. I felt it's always been a pain in the ass to play. It was always my least favorite gameplay on Call of Duty, and it's just my least favorite gameplay now. So what's changed? Oh, here we go. This little bitch Juggernaut. Ah, shit. Now look, I know a lot of people are also complaining about Juggernaut and noob tubes, but mostly Juggernaut. But guys, I mean, what do you expect? They brought back Juggernaut. I mean, if they didn't bring back Juggernaut, people complain that they changed the game and they didn't bring back everything they needed to bring back and it wasn't the original game. I commend Call of Duty for, you know, having the balls to bring back the game as it was. That is Juggernaut included. That is Martyrdom included. That is everything that needed to be included with it. It is what it is. If you don't like it, then whatever. Don't play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare. Almost said Modern Warfare 2. But it's kind of funny. It's like, even with Juggernaut, even with noob tubes, even with all this shit, people still, you know, commend this game as like the best Call of Duty. Like, people love this fucking Call of Duty. They love it to death. And then they play the remastered, and they're just like, oh, well, it's just a pain in the ass. They gotta complain about it. And people have a right to complain, but it's just kind of funny that people complain about this game when fucking 2 months ago they were just so excited to play it because it was like the best Call of Duty. Like, oh my god, I can't fucking wait. And I'm on that train. I love this game. I really do. I'm not trying to say that. But what I am saying is, it's kind of funny how people are kind of turning on the game now like it's always been shit. Like, no, it's just shit now and it's never been like this. But I'm like, bitch, it's always been like this. There's always been Juggernaut. You know, there's always been fucking noob tubes. There's always been all this stuff. It's always been here. You just don't fucking remember it. And when you played it, you were too young to fucking recognize it, or you were too young to really care. But people have grown up, and they're like, you know what, I really don't like Juggernaut, and it really pisses me off. And for many people, it's kind of a make or break. They're kind of like, well, it's here, so I don't fucking like it. And whatever, they don't have to like it. I still like this game because I knew what I was getting into when I played this game. I knew it was coming. I wasn't surprised. I was ready to be like, oh, fucking Juggernaut. I was ready to be like, oh shit, I got new tube. I was ready to be like, oh my god, these fucking helicopters are OP as fuck. I was ready for all that shit. I wasn't gonna be shocked because I was preparing myself. But it seems like other people weren't really preparing themselves. They were just ready to fucking, they were like, oh man, Call of Duty Remastered, and they just didn't really fucking think about it. They were just like, oh yeah, well, it's gonna be great, right? No, there's gonna be shit you don't like about it. And that's just the way it is. That's how it is with every Call of Duty. There's gonna be stuff you don't like about it. And I know everybody's all hyped up about, oh my god, Modern Warfare 2, man, we're gonna get that Modern Warfare 2 remastered, or we're gonna get that World War remastered. But listen up. You're going to play that shit too, and you're going to find a hell of a lot of things to complain about. Stuff that you probably complained about when the game came out, or stuff you didn't really notice because you didn't really care at the time. But trust me, you're going to find stuff to bitch about. That's just the way it is. But whatever. I'm just going to give the remastered a grade right now. I'm not really doing a review on this. What's the point? It is what it is. I feel it's pretty much the same game. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It does it well. I'm not super hyped about it, like, yeah, this is like a 9 out of 10, this is amazing, because it's the same game. It's just a remastered version. You know, I'm excited about the new maps. What is it? District? That's another one, I think. I think District. I'm going to put up that one map. I'm sorry if I don't remember. Sometimes I just forget shit. But, you know, they put in a lot of maps, and it was cool and all, and they, you know, whatever. They did what they did. I'm just rambling right now. I'm going to stop rambling. I'll see you guys next time. They're about to throw up a shipment domination, and I'm fucking out of here. There's no way I'm doing that shit. Okay. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time, and peace out.